What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, when I was coming up, and I know most of you brothers can attest to this, that if you won't treat your woman right, somebody else will. This is something that I believe was put out there to keep men on their guard. You know, it was supposed to keep men in a situation where you would always be on your best behavior, because the last thing that you want to do is lose a woman. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. For the majority of my life, I felt that this is what I was trying to do. As much as I wanted to be successful, I wanted to be in the private sector, I wanted to be in business. A part of my success was to be able to say I wanted to be a great mate, so that I would be such a great man, my future wife wouldn't want to leave me. I wanted to get a nice house for my wife. I wanted to have a nice car for my wife. I wanted to take to my local church, which was at the time the Mount Olive Baptist Church in Del Paso Heights. I wanted people to see me, see my family, wanted the community to love me, and then I wanted to keep my wife happy whenever I got her, because simply I didn't want anybody to take her from me. That was my vantage point. And it wasn't until about maybe age 30, 31, I started feeling a little different. And I started noticing how hard the path to manhood was. And you men out there, I don't care what race you are, but in particular if you're black, you guys understand the struggles that you go through every day being a man. And if you want to be specific, being a black man in America, you go through some really interesting circumstances. First of all, many of you brothers, if you come from a single family home, and I do understand some of you did not, but you don't have a lot of mentorship. You have to figure a lot of things out. You need some help. On the way, you also need some luck, okay? And you need some good decision making within that luck. And then, when you're not doing very well, nobody wants to deal with you. But then you go through all of that, and you go through that fire, you come out as pure gold. Then as pure gold, you're sometimes dealing with people you're trying to make happy who are still bronze. If not even bronze, just fake gold, fool's gold, right? This is what we're dealing with. And you start to notice very quickly, like, wait a minute, I can understand that women can be the prize, but hey, it's less than me than it is of them. And then once it clicks for a guy like that, it's very, very, you start to find out most guys can't do a whole lot. All right. And I know I'm being long-winded, but just stick with me. Blair Underwood was one of the most successful, I would say, sitcom actors, not really so big in movies, but women found him to be very, very attractive, and still do. Probably as attractive as Denzel Washington. Now, Blair Underwood also had his struggles with getting into the industry. He was married to a lady by the name of Desiree. Okay? Desiree. Beautiful lady. Beautiful woman. But something happened. Something happened that was very interesting. He left his wife out of the blue. Now, who did he end up with? This is again, because we always talk about this whole idea. If you don't treat your man right, then or you don't treat your lady right, some other guys want to do it. Case in point, look at this. Blair Underwood leaves the woman, immediately marries his longtime best friend, Josie Hart. Now, this is interesting. Interesting because, why is it interesting? I'm gonna tell you. The reason why it is interesting for me is because this is a woman who was supposed to be friends of both of them. And we have found out that she takes the man from him. Now, this is very similar to Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown, it talks about how she's protective over her husband, right? This is an influencer. I want to play this clip of Tabitha Brown, and then we're going to come back.
And I see the ones that y'all nasty, disrespectful to be in the DM, okay? I'm going to throw that out there, too.
Tab, stay on topic, man. Hey, yeah. Come on back here.
Okay? My eyes are big. I see it all, okay? But no, I ain't gonna trust no woman around my husband. No, we can all be friends. Like you said, we all friends together. We friends together. Come on in here. Girl, sit down. Then where your husband at? Where your wife at? Where your partner? Who you with? I need to know. What? Oh, you ain't got nobody. You sure don't? Not over here. Okay, with love. Girl, go about your business, okay?
Now, let me get back to the point. 27 years is something that you just don't want to throw away. Now, what happened in that 27 years? I'm going to tell you what I think happened. He was telling the wife, listen, there are some things I need from you that you're not doing. I can almost guarantee one of those things could have been a sexless marriage. That will do it every time. People change in relationships, right? And a lot of times the men that have needs are not being serviced in those needs. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay? So his needs are not being met. The man is telling you, I need to have this. Ain't getting the sex, ain't getting the love, but you forgot one thing. This is not a regular guy. It's a guy that got options. A man that got options ain't gonna keep being there asking you and begging you for you to change. A guy who got options ain't gonna keep begging you to change. All right? Not gonna keep begging you to change. But then what happens is when you don't want to change, you get replaced. Then the lady acts like she's devastated. I didn't see this coming. I don't know. But what was happening was this lady was both of y'all's friend. And because you didn't do what you're supposed to do for your husband, you lost them to somebody else who wanted them. Now, I'm not trying to say what he did was right or ethical, because it's not, right? But see, women gotta understand something. The higher you go up with a guy, all right? And the more you're not gonna deliver, the bigger problems you're gonna have. As sure as I'm black, I'm here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you that. You're gonna have these issues. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. For all you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.